How's it going, Orlando City fans? Ty Rothschild here with O-Town's 11 with my take on the starting 11 going into the match against New York City FC at the Carolina Challenge Cup in Charleston, South Carolina this coming Saturday. Okay, before every game throughout the season, we will be projecting the starting lineup. The reason we're doing it on video is so not only can I explain why I've chosen the players that I've chosen, but also if there's anything I want to explain to you guys in relation to tactics, I'll be able to do so. So we're going to go ahead and start out with the goalkeeper starting against New York City this Saturday, who's going to be Donovan Ricketts. Ricketts will be starting in goal. There's really not a lot of question about that. Number 2 on the roster is probably Josh Ford at this present time, but we're looking to see Donovan Ricketts starting in goal against New York City. Left back, there's a little bit more competition. We have Luke Bowden competing with Breck Shea. Luke Bowden being known more of the natural left back, where Breck Shea is being known more as a left attacking midfielder. However, Breck Shea will be starting at left back. For the Orlando City fans who still don't like the sound of that, I'm going to explain a little bit more at the end of the video of why it's okay that Breck Shea is playing left back, so hang tight for a few minutes. Center back on the left side, we're going to see Aurelian Collin. There will be no question about that in this game Saturday, nor any game throughout the season where Collin is fit. Guy's an absolute rock, one of our better players. So we do look to see Collins starting at center back this coming Saturday. Next to him, it's a little bit more of a competition. You have players such as U.S. Under-20 internationals Connor Donovan and Tommy Wrighton competing with English-American player Seb Hines and also Northern Ireland international Sean St. Ledger. It's really a debate who's going to get the starting job. I'm thinking for this game on Saturday, we are going to see Sean St. Ledger. I think eventually Seb Hines might get the starting job going into the season, just because he has a little bit more playing time this season in the English Championship League. So for Saturday, I think we're going to see St. Ledger, but that very well could change in the next coming games, or we could even see, I think, Seb Hines starting this Saturday. But my best projection is going to be Sean St. Ledger. Right back, looks like we're going to have Rafael Ramos. And it's been a competition between him and Tyler Turner the entire season. However, Ramos right now has the starting job, and it looks like we're going to see him play on Saturday against NYCFC. So talking about the defensive midfielders now, Mobi Akugo will be starting at defensive mid on the right side. Another one of our better players, very vocal leader on the pitch. We look to him to start on Saturday and throughout the season as well. So if we go to the left side of the defensive mid, a little bit more competition, however, I do think we are going to see Christian Higuita start at defensive mid next to Mobi Akugo. So there's your defensive lineup going into the attacking players. On the left side, where a lot of people would want to see Breck Shea, we are actually going to see where's his name? Carlos Rivas. I can't find his name. Let me add him in real quick. Sorry, guys. All right, so Carlos Rivas will be starting at left midfielder going forward in the attacking option. Like I said, a lot of people would want to see Breck Shea start there. However, it looks like we will see Carlos Rivas throughout the season. Very capable player, very quick up the flank. I look to see him not only score his good fair share of goals, but create a lot of opportunity as well in regards of getting assists. On the right side, again, not really a lot of competition. Kevin Molino is going to be starting. USL Pro fan favorite and Trinidad and Tobago international player. We're going to see Molino score plenty of goals this season. There's no question about that. Watching him in preseason training, he's in form. He looks good. He's playing well. So we're going to look to see Molino start on Saturday against New York City as well. The attacking midfielder, I'm sure none of you can guess, that's going to be Kaká. He is considered the central attacking midfielder. However, when you finally get to see him play on Saturday, he's going to be all over the field. He goes wherever he pleases. So I know he's considered the central attacking midfielder, but we're going to see him up the left flank, up the right flank. We're going to see him in the center. We'll see him drop back a little bit. So you're going to get a lot of good looks out of Kaká this Saturday. Now the striker position, there's a lot of competition. Actually, it's probably the most heavily competed position there is on the Orlando City roster right now. You have Brian Rochez, you have Kyle Larin, you have Martin Patterson, and you have Danny Mwanga, all in competition for the starting job. When the actual season starts, I think we probably will see a change. But this Saturday, I think we're going to see Brian Rochez up top. He is the young designated player and probably the striker of the future for Orlando City. However, I just don't think he's quite there yet. He's still young. He still has a little bit of development he needs, and just kind of getting acclimated to the MLS game. So I do think he will eventually be the regular starter. He will start Saturday. I think when this season starts, there will probably be a switch over to Martin Patterson, but for now we're going to see Rochez. Okay, so there's your starting 11, guys. I do want to talk a little bit about the tactics, like I said, of why it's okay that Brek Shea is playing left back. So we have Brek Shea right here on the left side, Rafael Ramos on the right side playing left and right back. So in Adrian Heath's 4-2-3-1 system, and for those of you who don't know, you have 4 players back here. Those are that's on the back line. Okay, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 attacking midfielders, and 1 striker. That's the 4-2-3-1. In Adrian Heath's system in this 4-2-3-1, we're going to see these attacking midfielders further up the pitch. We're going to see Kevin Molino and Carlos Rivas more up here instead of in the middle of the field. So they're really going to be heavily attacking. You're going to see Brek Shea all the way up here a lot more towards midfield with Rafael Ramos on the other side. Now, the reason that's okay, the reason it's gonna be like that is because we're gonna see Brek Shea with the ball going up the left flank, creating opportunity with that beautiful left foot of his. He's going to be getting forward. He's going to be crossing the ball into the box. He's going to get an assist, and if he can get breaks, he's going to score goals as well. Same with Ramos on the right side, Ramos being as quick as he is. Now, the reason this is okay is because what we're going to see is when Brek Shea and Rafael Ramos get forward, if there's a counterattack, you worry that your 2 left backs are all the way forward. But it's going to be okay because what's going to happen is you're going to see Aurelian Collin split out, St. Ledger split out if necessary, Akugo drop back, and Higuita drop back as well. So you're going to see something like that where they're going to split out a little bit in order to let those left and right back get forward. Now, it might not necessarily be exactly like that, depending on the situation. You could see a Kugo drop back to the right side, Higuita to the left side. Colin could stay forward in his center back position. St. Ledger could stay in center back position as well. But nevertheless, the defensive midfielders are going to be covering good enough so the right and left back will be able to get forward. So that's going to be what the take is for the tactics behind Adrian Heath's system and allowing those left and right backs get forward. So this is your starting 11 for the game against Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'd love to see your comments in the section below. Have a good day, guys.